Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons video. My name's Maury and today we're discussing villagers in Animal Crossing New Horizons, specifically unreleased villagers that just might return to New Horizons later this year. Now, although we do cover a tiny bit of news to support this theory, this is mostly a speculative topic and for the most part we are discussing rumours. So if you're not a fan of rumours or predictions, you may want to give this one a miss. But for those excited for villagers, be sure to leave a like and comment Horizons
for the YouTube algorithm.
Anyway, since the launch of New Horizons, the game has seen 8 brand new villagers, 8 returning villagers from previous Animal Crossing games, and 6 crossover villagers join the island getaway. So knowing Nintendo aren't afraid to reintroduce villagers even months after the initial launch, it's pretty easy to hope that one day they'll do it again, especially considering there are still countless unreleased villagers that have yet to make it to New Horizons. Fortunately, that day could come sooner rather than later. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which is set to be Nintendo's biggest Switch game of 2023, and of course the long-awaited sequel to the wildly popular Breath of the Wild, is finally releasing on Switch this May. And you guessed it, this could be the time Nintendo finally decide some of those unreleased Zelda-inspired villagers will make their way back to the Animal Crossing franchise. These of course include Wolf Link or W Link, a smug wolf, Medley, a normal bird, Ganon, a cranky pig, and of course Epona, a peppy horse, all of which are inspired by characters from the Zelda franchise. Now this has been one of those rumours for some time, however just yesterday reports have surfaced online from retailers in Europe revealing several Zelda amiibo figures will be getting reprints, have been restocked, and in some cases are available for pre-order. Of course, this is in no doubt in preparation for the launch of Tears of the Kingdom. However, it's pretty easy to believe Nintendo could drop a minor update to New Horizons in the lead up to the launch of Zelda, maybe even the previously cancelled 2.1 update, and add the unreleased Zelda villagers to the game that would utilize the reprinted and restocked Zelda amiibo. Personally, I think it's a no-brainer from a business standpoint to add these villagers and their amiibo capabilities to their second best selling Nintendo Switch game of all time in an attempt to promote their newest game. The Zelda villagers, along with a bunch of Zelda themed items, already exist in the Animal Crossing universe, and both Animal Crossing and Zelda are Nintendo's IPs, so it's not like they need permission or have to negotiate licensing deals or anything like that like they did for the Sanrio villagers, for example. Plus, we've seen something very similar in the past with the likes of the Super Mario crossover when Super Mario themed furniture and clothing items were added to New Horizons to promote Mario's 35th anniversary. So with the Zelda launch on the Horizons and Zelda amiibo restocks essentially confirmed, which would 100% be needed if Zelda villagers ever returned, it's looking more likely than ever before, and finally these rumours actually carry a little weight. Of course, we do need to keep our expectations in order. Whilst this is possible and personally something I believe could happen, it's still nothing more than something the community simply hopes will happen alongside the launch of Zelda. But one thing is for sure, these 4 unreleased Zelda villagers would never make it to New Horizons without Zelda restock, so who knows? But what do you think about these seemingly forgotten Zelda villagers? Would you invite them to your island? And which Zelda inspired villager is your favourite? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, thank you so much to the patrons and channel members for supporting this content. I'll see you in the next one.